Hello, my name is Chakanyuka, and I'll be presenting an analysis of the underutilization of face-to-face lectures held at the PEIH building and how we can reshape hybrid learning at the University of Western Sydney. The Parramatta Engineering Innovation Hub, or PEIH, is a vertical campus located in Parramatta City. It's the central hub for architecture, industrial design, and engineering students. Despite that being the case, students are heavily dependent on using digital platforms such as Zoom to attend lectures. The presentation aims to investigate the reason in which face-to-face lectures are no longer being conducted, even though there are rooms available for it, and to offer potential solutions which could enhance learning, participation, and overall student experience. The objective is to uncover the reasons behind the implementation of hybrid learning, understand the effect that it has on students, and communicate practical recommendations to having the digital and physical spaces work alongside one another. Although PEIH has rooms available for face-to-face lectures, the space is rarely used. Most lectures are conducted through Zoom. This leads to missed opportunities for student and tutor interaction, student engagement, and connectivity to the subject itself. Zoom has become the platform for delivering lectures. Even though it can be convenient for some, most times it would create fatigue, short attention spans, and limited communication. Engagement becomes transactional rather than meaningful, which results in poor information retention for the students. There is an expectation for students to remain focused for prolonged periods on their computer screens. This results in poor retention, reduced participation, and minimal feedback. Learning as a result becomes passive, and it creates a disconnect between the material being communicated and the student. Before COVID-19, students had the option to attend lectures in person or watch recordings later. But since COVID-19, hybrid learning became the default method of learning. Unfortunately, the hybrid method is digitally dominated and fails to deliver the same quality. To have a more informed and detailed analysis, empathy maps, journey maps, and surveys were conducted. These methods contributed to researching student behavior, emotions, and challenges experienced when attending Zoom lectures. The empathy map details that students felt frustrated, disengaged, and often confused. Some students admitted to multitasking or even not paying attention during online lectures, highlighting that there is a disconnect in engagement. The journey map displays a student's experience attending a Zoom lecture. They logged in, tried their best to listen and to watch the tutor, and then logged off. There was minimal interactions, few questions asked, but the entire process lacked in the benefits of face-to-face interaction. The survey's results concluded that the experience of the one student is a collective experience amongst various students. As you see here, the questions asked were, would you prefer to have more face-to-face lectures? Have you experienced few opportunities to engage directly with tutors? Do you feel that the PEIH building is currently underutilized as a learning space? Do you feel that the lack of face-to-face lectures negatively impact your learning experience? And do you find it difficult to stay focused during online lectures delivered via Zoom? Many students agreed and a few disagreed, but all in all, the same consensus was concluded that students preferred to have in-person lectures. The common consensus is that students want flexibility, but not if there is a decrease in information delivery. They want to learn in classrooms, ask questions and receive clear answers real time, and interact with their peers and tutors, while still having the option to connect digitally need be. In the past, recorded lectures were a supplement to in-person learning, but in our current climate, digital learning has become the default method of learning. This change has led to the decline in engagement, student attendance, and overall academic performance. The difference between the expectation versus the reality is that digital platforms are meant to improve accessibility, but many at times lead to isolation, technical issues, poor internet connection, and screen fatigue are all factored in missed content delivery, engagement, and attendance. The issue at hand is more than a technical issue. It is also a student well-being issue. Stress, confusion, and disengagement have been increasingly communicated amongst students. Many lose focus in the subject in total, which leads to lowered academic performance throughout the semester. The common theme is a disconnect. There's a disconnect between how students are learning, the expectations of them, and how the current hybrid system supports or fails to support their learning experience. Instead of asking how to improve online platforms, the question that should be asked is how can we bring students back into the classrooms the PEIH building already has? How do we design an effective hybrid system that balances the physical and digital learning environment? The solution that should be considered is to offer face-to-face lectures in the PEIH building while simultaneously using online platforms to display the lecture for students who need it. This should be implemented early in the semester. Continuous feedback should be gathered about if the proposed model supports everyone. In conclusion, students desire to be within the classroom while still having the option to join online. The hybrid model needs to be physically dominated but digitally enhanced to ensure the essence of in-person learning is not lost.